Hello there everyone, Dave Doggett with NovaScotiaFishing.com, and right now I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on how to use the new classifieds module. Well, new as of late October 2011. Prior to that, you may or may not have been aware that the classifieds were taking place in a forum dedicated to free classifieds. But now that forum is closed to new listings, and this classifieds module has replaced it, and it's a very good classified system. So what I've done is I've logged in as a regular member test account, which I have, and there's a few ways you can get to the classifieds. The first is this link at the top here, obviously. And the second is down here, you'll see latest classifieds. I'm going to scroll that up. Latest classifieds is going to show you the latest classified listings, I think the 5 newest classified listings. And there's an add an item link and button here as well. So you can click on that. You can click on the classifieds tab. And you can click on your own username and say manage classifieds. Now, that may only show up if you actually have a classifieds listing, and I've already got one test one, so that could be why that's in there. But once you do have classifieds listed, you can manage yours right from this link here. But to keep it simple, I'm going to click on the classifieds, and here's our classifieds menu. So pretty straightforward. There's an add an item button right here, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Now, if you're not already in a category of the classifieds, you need to select a category. So for just test purposes, I'm going to make my classified listing about a float tube that I already did sell. So I'm going to hit continue in the boating category. And it's as simple as, name your listing. So Fenwick float tube. And in here you can put a description. Okay, so you can put your description in. You put a link to the for example, a link to the retailer's website where people can research the product. Again, the classifieds is for non-commercial listings only. So secondhand or items that you are not going to use personally, they were gifts or something like that. Okay, so we get the item name, the condition, new or used. It's going to be used. Okay, so now we're going to click choose files. We're going to go into this folder, and you can pick one file at a time, or you can pick 2 at a time. I'm going to do 2 at a time, but if you only have one, you can just click once. If you have 2, you can select multiple files and just click the open or select, and you'll see those pictures are being uploaded right here. You can actually see the uploading process, so that's pretty cool. First one's up. Second one's going. Try and keep your pictures, a little smaller than what they might be if you just took them on a camera. Ideally, if you can resize your pictures down to, possibly 800 pixels wide, that's going to be a very good size and format for the website. If you don't know how to do that, you can just Google image resizing, and you might find some tools to do that. But the larger the file, the longer it's going to take to upload, and the more potential problems you'll have when trying to upload them. Okay, so we got the 2 pictures selected, and down here is where you would say for sale, wanted, or exchange. I'm going to say for sale. Let's say 50 bucks. Add item. And bingo, my listing is up there. I can scroll through the pictures. It tells me how many days and hours are left for this classified ad to remain active. And by default, they're set to a 30-day limit. So you would be able to renew that ad after the 30 days if you wanted to. And that's pretty much it. Now you'll notice if I go back to the home page, that classified ad is showing up right there. I better get rid of it before members think I actually am selling that. So I'm going to go click on here and go to manage my classifieds. And if you made a mistake with that ad, you can click right on the title and just say edit item and edit away. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here to my menu and say manage classifieds, and I want to close that listing. You know, let's say I sold it, I don't want it to be on there anymore. I will click close. If you're browsing classifieds and you see an item that you want to be kept up to date on, you can click watch item, and anytime there's an update made to it, you will get notified. Also, members can post questions about any classified item. So if somebody posts a question about the item, it's going to show up in here and you will then be able to answer the question. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to close this out, and you'll see, let's say you sold the item, you definitely want to close it when it's sold, and that way nobody can see it in the listing, and you will not see it show up in the main listing for the classified. So that's pretty much it. I will see you on the next tutorial.